Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. And what a day it is. A brand new Final Fantasy VII Rebirth trailer, destined for Rebirth, has dropped. And oh my god, this is the best 1 minute I've had today. And that's a lot to say because my mornings are crazy busy. If you don't want to have any spoilers or any type of clue of what's going on with Rebirth, this is the time now to turn off the video. Obviously, I know a lot of you guys want to be in the dark and just kind of experience it on your own. The reason why, obviously, I'm covering this #1 Final Fantasy VII as a mainstay in my life and on my channel with Ever Crisis. I also will be playing and covering Final Fantasy Rebirth as well too. I took 2 whole days off work. That's right, 2 whole days off work to cover this game when it drops. I'll be playing it on my PS5 and streaming it hopefully as much as I possibly can before I have to go pick up my kids from 9:15 a.m. probably up to most likely like 3 p.m. So I'm going to be doing 2 whole days of that. And with that being said, god damn, this trailer looks good. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and turn the mic off and you guys can enjoy the trailer, and I'm going to do a little breakdown afterwards.
What happened to this place?
It was Sephiroth.
It can't be.
He wants to finish what he started and rule over the planet.
You coming?
Way ahead of ya! We have to help them.
Let's get to work.
You are truly a model soldier.
We can handle this.
I will reclaim our world.
All right, so listen, it's nothing new that we have not seen, but man, oh man! First off, the music, the remix of that track is nuts to me. So if you guys are, so here's what happened. Like a when Remake was originally introduced, I bought a PS4 Pro specifically for Remake. I bought a PS5 for Final Fantasy 16, which I still haven't finished. I'm halfway there. Just no time in life. But Rebirth is a whole different story. Final Fantasy 7 franchise versus 16 franchise is a complete different thing. So I bought a PS5. It's sitting right beside me, actually. And it's been waiting to stream for this game because I was streaming Street Fighter 6 for a while. This is one of those things that is absolutely going to be the most groundbreaking game for me in a very long time. So first off, let's break down a couple things, okay? So #1, we all know this is Nibelheim. We know this is obviously Sephiroth about to kill Tifa's, I believe this is Tifa's dad, if I'm correct. Or just a villager. I believe Tifa's dad was a martial artist, so that guy looks like he has a gun. I don't think Tifa's dad would wear a gun. Anyways, very famous scene. We all know how that ends, right? Okay, so this right here is the aftermath of what happened, I believe, in Midgar. It looks like it, right? From the first game, so you guys can see everything that's happening and everything being destroyed. This is how Remake pretty much ended, which was a big shocker. So Rebirth is going to focus, I believe, fairly heavily on Zack's story and expanding on that. Now, we know that when the group exits Midgar, Zack and Cloud enter Midgar. So it's like 2 different timelines, interdimensions, just kind of, happening at the same time, but 2 different worlds almost, right? So this is essentially like, what if Zack survived? This is a big, big deal, guys. Like, I don't think enough focus goes into this. And the fact that Zack is still alive is going to, I believe, perhaps structure the way Cloud sees things and acts in his own world. And I'm hoping that we see Zack somehow intertwine himself into the world that Cloud and Aerith are still around where he's not. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I hope it does. So this is obviously a big deal, but we know this happens. So here's another thing. So Cloud says right there he wants to finish what he started. Rule over the planet. So here's what kind of gets me. I was treating Rebirth, and I don't know if you guys agree with this, as almost a redemption arc for Sephiroth. Now, I don't know if this is the case because, I feel with us being able to use him in the first part of the game with Cloud and Nibelheim, and the fact that he kind of shows his personality a little bit more, and the fact that Ever Crisis introduced a young Sephiroth with a human traits to him, I almost feel like, at least I felt like Sephiroth wasn't going to be like the ultimate bad guy here, but he's looking for a redemption angle where he like kind of finds himself again, and you know, isn't the all evil Sephiroth that we know. But I could be wrong, because from here it looks like they're going a different path. Right, that Yuffie scene was sick. We've seen this many times, but the combat looks so damn clean, guys. And this is kind of where it gets me here.
Let's get to work.
Okay, so we know that fight, obviously. Those destined. So Hojo says you're a Marva's soldier. Okay, which is interesting, because I'm not sure if he's saying that to Cloud or somebody else, right? Because he could be saying it to Cloud, or he could be saying it, if Zack is back, I wonder if he's saying it to Zack because Zack survived, right? Because Hojo's the one that kind of put them in those status chambers where they were induced with Mako energy before they escaped. So I don't know if Hojo's referring to Cloud or to Zack there. So I'm curious to see, because they're both soldiers, they're both technically alive, two different worlds, but Zack and Cloud are alive in one world together, while the other world Zack is not around, and Aerith and the group are there, right? So for Rebirth, so this was interesting. I don't know where this happens. First off, save your girl, bro. Like, what is this? Like, this is crazy to me that you're letting her fall. Letting Aerith die was one thing. Letting Tifa fall in this gunk is another. You better be sorry for this. Anyway, this looks like the live stream, obviously. But I'm not sure where this happens. I'm trying to remember the original game. I don't think this happens at all in the original game. So that right there looks like a weapon. I don't remember this enemy at all. And we have to remember, the game, it's been a long time since I played the original 7. Yuffie standing there, Cloud standing there. I mean, this here looks like a weapon. I don't remember, like, I don't think it's an actual, like, it's not Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, any of those. But this looks like a weapon from Earth. It's not ultimate weapon either. But that looks really cool. Could be just a regular boss. I could be wrong as well, too. And there's Sephiroth saying, I will reclaim our world. So again, going back to like the whole redemption angle, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to know what he's thinking, because like, especially because Advent Children is something they want to add to this as well from a story perspective and kind of mix it in. I believe that was what was said, or eventually at least bring up, allude to it. And the fact that there's multi-dimensions, is there just the one Sephiroth going through multi-dimensions? Are there multiple Sephiroths? It's a little bit confusing here. This is iconic, obviously, the Buster Sword going down. And then, of course, the fact that it is going to be available on the 29th. I cannot wait, guys. I cannot wait for this. This trailer, like, sends shivers up my spine. Now, there's nothing new except for the Tifa thing and that weapon that I've never seen before. Whatever this boss was, right over... Hold on, let me get to it. Here. Oh, not here. Hold on. Right here. So this is new. I've never seen this in any of the trailers, and this is new. So outside of that, everything else has been up to date. I am so unbelievably hyped. And not only that, because this game's going to come out, and then also something with, if you know Square, obviously, they're going to probably do some form of a collaboration with Ever Crisis as well. So that's going to be 2 Final Fantasy VII Worlds doing 2 things regarding Rebirth. And I am absolutely floored. The fact that we are less than a month and a half away for this game to release. I can't believe it. We waited 15 years for Remake, and we're only waiting a year and a couple years now. 5 years? 4 years? 3 years? What is it? 3 years maybe? 4 years for this one, which seems like a lifetime, but it's coming very soon, guys. So let me know in the comment sections. Number 1, are you going to be playing it? Number 2, will you be watching me play it? As I'm super excited to stream this. Whether I get viewers or not is relevant. I'm just doing it because I love Final Fantasy VII, and I'm super, super excited to play it. Anyways, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.